Do you know the difference between your yin and yang? How do you raise your qi? If not, then you might want to pay attention to our next story as Dr. Dia explains to Ed Cow how the ancient practice of Eastern medicine, also called traditional Chinese medicine, can work to heal and balance the body. Ed also gets a chance to fulfill his dream of being a unicorn. You'll see what I mean.
Hey, it's Ed, and I'm joined here with Dr. Dia Wong, who's here to teach us about Eastern medicine and healing. Thanks for joining us.
I'm very happy to be here.
As soon as I walked in this room, I just felt a very healing energy already.
Good, because that was the intention when we put it together.
That's awesome. So tell me about the differences between Eastern medicine and Western medicine practices.
Well, both can be very helpful. So I want to emphasize that we're not saying that we're better than Western biomedicine. However, we do approach healing and the human body very differently. For example, when you get diagnosed in a doctor's office, you maybe get a blood test, and then the lab analyzes your blood markers, and then they tell you based on your numbers if you're healthy or not. When you come into my office, I'll sit down and I talk to you. I take a look at your complexion, your hair, I look at your tongue, I feel your pulse, and then I use all these different clues to find a pattern of imbalance that may be making you feel sick. And now, one of the benefits to this is that I get to establish a connection with my patient. And that's something that's often lacking in our modern medical system. It's very clinical, it's very fast. The other difference is how we treat the human body. If you're sick, you go in, you get a pill from your doctor. Here, we try to treat your symptoms, but we also try to treat the root cause.
Tell me a little about what Eastern medicines treat.
Natural medicine basically assists the body's own natural processes to come into homeostasis or balance. So basically, we treat almost everything. Now, the World Health Organization actually has a list of 100 conditions in which it's been shown that acupuncture is helpful. But if you are living a healthy lifestyle, your body can heal almost anything, including more serious diseases like cancer.
Wow, yeah?
If you're in balance and your immune system is strong, and that's our goal. So I've treated everything from chronic pain, which is the most common condition that we treat, to emotional disorders, insomnia, autoimmune conditions. I even treated one patient for a spiritual possession. we did an acupuncture exorcism.
Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Well, it was a treatment. There are spirit points in acupuncture that are supposed to help people who are possessed by spirits. But in this case, we used it for somebody who had a lot of trauma in their past and was unable to let it go. Wow. And so this was used to help release that.
That is unique. Usually, you hear if someone has that, they go to a psychologist. But you're treating the body.
Yes,
for it. I like that.
Yeah, and in Taoist philosophy and other Asian philosophies, the body and the mind are the same thing. It's all one living organism. So in the West, we think of it as separate. In the East, it's just one living being.
I like that. Let's talk about acupuncture, and right off the bat, does it hurt?
Well, different practitioners will have different techniques. But in my clinic, I believe that a gentle technique is best because the goal is to get the patient to relax into a parasympathetic nervous system state. That's the state where the most healing occurs. So if I cause the patient a lot of pain, it causes them anxiety, and it achieves the opposite effect of what we want. I tell patients you might feel a mosquito bite-like sting, but most of the time you just feel a tap. Patients generally find it painless and extremely relaxing, even more relaxing than a massage.
How big are those needles? They're
The needles are anywhere from 0.16 to 0.18 millimeters thick, which is about the thickness of a coarse human hair.
So we have herbal medicines and we have acupuncture. Do you ever use them together?
I do, and in fact, I usually tell people that there will be faster recovery if you use one or the other. In my medicine, we never prescribe one single herb to a patient. We use a combination, like a recipe, to treat that individual. Because there's no magic bullet, there's no magical cure. And so if you are interested in herbal medicine, I would definitely consult someone who's trained.
So Dr. Dia, I have never done acupuncture before, but I'm sure you're all dying to see me do it. So let's go for it.
Okay, I'm so glad that you volunteered. So I'm just going to do 1 point up here between your eyebrows. It's also known as the third eye.
Oh, interesting.
And so I'll just put it in and you let me know how it feels.
Okay.
And I'm just going to turn your head slightly that way. Good. Okay. Did that hurt?
I can't feel it. Didn't hurt at all.
Do you feel pressure?
I feel a little pressure, yeah.
Okay.
Why do you enjoy doing this?
This sounds like a cliche, but it's incredibly rewarding to help people. And I have found that I have evolved so much as a person by getting to share in people's experiences and helping them on a positive journey.
I know you're very busy, but where can patients find you?
My clinic is called Sustain Community Acupuncture.
Okay.
And we do offer for affordable rates because my business partner and I wanted to make this kind of medicine available to as many people as we could.
Thank you, Dr. Dia, for sharing with us all this information. I definitely feel enlightened. I feel like I learned a lot.
Thank you. It was my pleasure, and thank you for having me on Asian Voices. By the way, would you like me to take out your needle?
It's still in?
Yes, it is.
Ah, leave it in there.
Okay.
I feel like a unicorn.